Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell and WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend. Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk. For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey. Separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be really impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. Comes The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for The Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked CM Punk. Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the Devil's playground with the Devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
Et tout le monde, c'est Thomas de chaîne YouTube, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui on se fait pour un nouveau du mode showcase. Donc sans aucun doute le dernier dream match de Punk qui aurait été contre The Fiend. Donc j'ai décidé de prendre The Fiend parce que bon, on n'a pas eu The Fiend dès le début du jeu et on va pas contre The Fiend. Donc voilà, et le match aurait eu lieu, j'aurais quand même aimé que ce soit The Fiend qui gagne pour avoir une grosse victoire quand même. Donc voilà, et en plus Bray Wyatt qui me manque énormément, comme pour moi personnellement. Donc même si j'adore Punk, là je veux que ce soit The Fiend qui gagne. Malheureusement, on n'en aura plus des persos comme The Fiend. Même si Modala est bien parti pour pourquoi pas préparer la succession, ça ne sera pas pareil malheureusement. Tout comme Luke Harper d'ailleurs, ça vient de faire là ça m'a fait penser. Vous vous doutez bien que dans ce match là on va sortir de la cage. On va nous montrer. Yes. Je crois qu'avec tout ce décompte, si vous faites dans le premier, ou si c'est le premier, je vous conseille. En tout cas, un décompte, même si vous voulez autre chose de plus facile, vous pouvez le faire avec le décompte en premier. Parce que bon, je vous dis que j'ai le temps, mais après ça passe vite. Surtout si l'adversaire vous compte, surtout si vous êtes comme moi l'âme légendaire, parce que il peut vous enchaîner 2-3 comptes, après vous sonnez, et là après il vous restera que 10 secondes et vous n'aurez pas le temps. Donc voilà, c'est une recommandation que je vous fais.
Seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with a win tonight.
Both of these matches have been cult like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle. For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies.
He just broke right through the cell.
Impact after impact, hitting the wall, then hitting the wall onto the ground.
D'ailleurs, il y a un comment verdict. À votre avis, si Bray Wyatt était toujours vivant, quel aurait été son statut actuel à votre avis? Moi je pense qu'il aurait eu déjà des titres, c'est sûr. Surtout avec Triple H, que je sais qu'il était un grand fan de The Fiend. Parce qu'on peut critiquer tout ce qu'on veut, Triple H, qu'il y a des choses qui sont mises, tout très bien. Mais Triple H, il sait reconnaître le talent, même si pas tout le monde en a mis en avant, ce qui est normal. Dans toute façon, il y a des jobbers, des trucs comme ça, mais voilà. Sans lui, on n'aurait jamais eu un dernier run du film, par exemple. Il y aurait beaucoup de catcheurs qui n'auraient pas prolongé. Oula. Ah ça ne compte pas. Ok. Je suis rassuré quand même.
Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight edge cult leader to the best in the world.
Je suis près du précipice. Ça m'inquiète.
But I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became the Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as the Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change yet again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Denied with an elbow.
He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
But Fiend still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
That cell route was not made to hold the weight of superstars as well.
Definitely playing with fire here, Cole.
The Fiend's onslaught continuing, making things very difficult for Punk.
Désolé Punk, tu vas nous faire une mankind.
Taking the brutal route and annihilating his opponent and the table. Easy to talk trash when you've got the high ground.
Parce que là je crois que c'est sa nuque qui a touché le rebord de la cage.
And the Fiend is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
Ah oui, c'est bon.
That might be all Bray needs.
Calculating the next move here. No, no, no!
Il a tourné dans les airs, le pauvre.
Fall to the ground like that.
I can't believe no one has put a stop to this match. No, 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 no! Oh my God!
Flying from the top of the cell right onto an unsuspecting target. Bullseye. A stiff blow to the back of the head.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
An absolutely punishing series from the Fiend. Punk is looking rock. I
On va faire le promo là, on va faire
actively
cliquer.
wanting to climb up the cell, but that's why I'm sitting here and thankfully not partaking.
Pas dans la vraie vie, Punk se fait blesser, il peut plus bouger.
He's got him now.
Ah, contre.
Oh, he saw it coming. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Là, il connaît que le coup de Joséphine peut être brutal, donc là, il se met à contrer.
Oh, one step ahead with the suplex.
C'est bien.
Sent flying 20 feet back into the ring.
And the thud of his body on that landing just reverberated throughout the entire building. It sounded almost as bad as it looked, and it looked absolutely terrible.
The referee needs to go check on him, get some help or something. There's no way easy.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in? CM Punk on the verge of submitting.
On se pas loin là de faire
I
abandonner.
can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible.
Oh, mais il résiste.
He taps. He
Yes.
taps.
Voilà, c'était un match à sens unique, je trouve. Du coup, j'espère que cet épisode-là vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à liker, commenter, partager et vous abonner. Et moi, je vous dis à plus pour une prochaine vidéo. À plus tout le monde.
The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?